Yo, welcome to CDLA. This is a Q&A, question and answers. And we're going to help you guys out with your questions. And in turn, that's going to help somebody else out. So thank you for leaving comments. And this is how we're going to do this. This one is, the main title is, do beer delivery drivers have lot lizards? You wait for that, and we're going to answer that one in the end, since that's our most beloved question. All right, so we have here, yes sir made the comment, have you ever had a hard time with accounts not showing up on time, or saying they will not, or saying they'll be there and they're not? Yes, definitely have times when accounts say they'll be there and they don't. Hey man, can you do me a favor? Come tomorrow. Can you come to my stop at 8 o'clock? Can you come to my store at 8 o'clock? Make it the first stop. Or what's the earliest you can come? Can you make me your first stop tomorrow? So the problem is that out of all the stores you have to deliver, like almost all of them want you there first thing in the morning. And then you have this store person that says, can you please just do me a favor, just be here tomorrow morning, I need something important. And then you come, and then they don't show up. So I've definitely ran into this problem. And then he also asks, stops you have to call ahead of time? Yes, definitely, because it's unreliable. You might have a store you go to, and the store you go to, they don't have the money, and the boss don't trust anybody, so he won't sign his name on the check and just let his employees give it to you with the amount that's owed. So he's constantly gone. He's in and out the store. He's running to Costco. He's running here. He's running there, getting inventory for his store, and he's usually never there to give you your money. So you call and make sure is the boss there? Is he going to be here soon? What time should I come by? And it throws your day off, because you're trying to run a route smoothly. You're trying to make your day efficient, and this is the things that happen, especially if you have a situation where most of your stores you deliver during the day, during early morning at this side of town, and then you go to another side of town at the end of the day. The person on the east side, this one store is holding you back, and you're trying to dance around and wait for them to come. They never come, so you end up going to the west end of town, and you have to finish up the west end and come back to the east because he never showed up. So you're definitely going to run into these issues. But like I always say, stay calm. I guess it's a part of the gig. It's a part of the job. And just make the most out of it. Don't be a pawn, and you got to make your strategies. Just like I did it. I showed you in one video. I went to the store. They didn't have a check. I dropped the beer. I wasn't supposed to, because you're never supposed to drop the beer if you don't have the money. I left and came back, and they still didn't have the check. So the next time I ever make a delivery there, if they don't have a check, I don't drop the beer. And then if I leave and come back again and they don't have the check, they just won't get the beer that day. That's how that goes. Yeah. So next question. Do they hire new CDL Class A holders with no experience? So they're specifically asking about Ryder Inc. because I do shuttle for Ryder Inc. They're not asking about the beer company. So from what I heard from a coworker here, they wouldn't hire him until he had 1 year of experience, at least 1 year of trucking experience. And so that's what he did. He came back, he got hired. But don't get discouraged, because sometimes trucking companies, they desperately need somebody, and they'll hire for a need than a want. So if you're in that moment where they need somebody, then most likely they're going to take their bets on you. And also, another reason I have this beer delivery channel is because it helps people with no experience. They hire people with no experience. Beer delivery industry will hire you with no experience. And so it's a good place to hit the ground running so you can get your experience and get out. And that's exactly what you want to do with a beer delivery job. It's local, it's decent pay, and you're home every day, and you get your experience. Do you not fill shelves? We have to in Virginia. No, we don't fill shelves. What we do is when we take the product in the cooler, we have to stack it aside, and we have to rotate the dates, meaning the newer stuff we bring in, it has to be at the bottom of the stack. So when we come in with our cart, the product that's already there, we remove it, move it out the way, put the new product there, and stack the old product back on top so that things don't spoil and get expired before they get sold. We might build small displays. A display is like when you guys walk into a store and you see it's a Halloween season, and they might have a beer display of Halloween, and this is the special, and the beer's not in the cooler, it's on the floor, and some type of specific design, maybe a pumpkin. That's a display. If it's a very big display, something like that, something more than 10 cases, usually a merchandiser will handle that. So I won't build that. But if it's 10 cases, I'll stack them up on the floor and go about my day. But we do not fill shelves where I'm located in Ohio at my specific place of employment. What kind of footwear would you recommend for any CDL delivery job? So I'm wearing an Avenger composite toe boot right now, and it's all black. It lasted me through the summer on rainy days. It lasted me through the winter on snowy days. And I still have them on. I've had them for over 5 months, and I still wear them, and they are very comfortable inside. They're kind of like Skechers, how they have that insole, that very soft insole, but they're like waterproof on the outside and composite toe to protect your feet. I'll put the link in my review on that boot in the comments. You said you did 13 plus years with the company. Why would you leave now? We only have another 8 to 7 years to retire. What are you going to do with all that money in your 401k? So retirement is based on your assets. It's based on your ability to support yourself without a job. So I don't necessarily look at the years, like me spending so much time at one company. It's not like I stopped working either. So you could take your 401k, your contributions, you can roll them over into your new employer, 401k package, or you can get an IRA. There's plenty of things you do. So don't have that slave, I call it slave mentality, where you got to be locked up in one place. I like to be free. I'm free to roam. I'm loyal to nothing. I work for myself, and I don't want to have that mindset to feel like I'm stuck somewhere. I need to go. I need to have the ability to move freely without chains. What was it like when you first started out drinking beer? Drinking beer. That's funny. Delivering beer. Did you drop any products at first? How long did it take for your body to get used to this type of work? And what advice would you give to the rookies so they won't feel discouraged and quit immediately? So this is what I say. I'm going to tackle one thing at a time. Did you drop any product at first? At first I did drop product, but that won't never change. Sometimes you'll drop product here and there throughout your whole career. But when I first started, the thing is I had to learn how to build my product on the hand cart. When you deliver, you're looking, okay, how busted up is this parking lot? Is it a lot of holes in this parking lot? Is it gravel parking lot? Am I going up steps, uneven steps? Am I going up a ramp, or am I going down the stairs? So all of this you're taking into account. And then once you take all that into account, you know how you're going to stack your cart. You learn how many cases you're going to put on, in which way, how you're going to shape this like Tetris. You're going to build your blocks and build it a certain way so all the product lock in to each other, and so it don't shift if you're going over an uneven ground. So that's what experience is going to help you with as far as dropping cases. How long did it take for your body to get used to this type of work? Me personally, my body never got used to it. I did think like that at first, that yes, I'm sore, yes, I'm this, my body's feeling it. I'll get adjusted, but I never got adjusted to it. I started waking up in the morning so stiff. I saw this meme that says, you get old when you have to sit on the side of the bed and warm up like a old Buick. So that's how it was, man. I had to wake up, sit on the side. My hands were like clenched. I had to open them up slowly because they were so stiff. My back was always sore. My legs were always, tense. I never got used to it, and that's one of the main reasons why I decided to leave. There's a lot of guys with injuries and things like that. Some guys did retire, but they didn't retire without shoulder pain, elbow pain, hip pain, knee pain, arthritis, stuff like that. So let's go to the main question. Do beer delivery drivers have lot lizards? So beer delivery drivers, they don't have lot lizards because we don't really visit like rest stops. Where I'm from, we don't go to many rest stops, and we don't really work at night. I would think lot lizards would be something that you see at nighttime, but no, definitely not. But what you will run into women flirting, telling you cute. Oh, you got to be strong to pick up these packages, and women like to see a nice, hardworking man. So you'll run into some women if that's what you into and whatever. But no lot lizards. So at least you'll get more likely get something of quality, something you can lock down long term. But no lot lizards, nothing like a quick exchange. All right, so yeah, that's it. Make sure you leave y'all comments below. Let's do this Q&A. I want to answer your questions. Leave your comments below, and I'm gonna get to them like this. I really like this style of Q&A so I can answer your questions directly. Remember, stay safe. You're the captain of your ship.